Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a cream asparagus soup, so I can cue the ingredients. Okay, so for my asparagus cream soup I have about 2 bunches of asparagus, or about 2 pounds. So what I did, I peel them and cut them in bias. Okay, it's already peeled. And what you're going to do with the peelings, the shavings, we're going to reserve them. I have half of this in cold water. And my tips, I cut them in half, as you can see, cut in half. So we're gonna use those for garnish. And the bottoms of the asparagus and the other shavings, I make a stock out of it. So you just put them in water, bring it to boil, and then let it simmer. And that's gonna be our asparagus stock, okay, or vegetable stock. Then over here I have 1 cup of flour, sifted. And also have 1 stick of butter. It's about 8 ounces. Okay, because we're making a roux or a bechamel base. And also I have half an onion minced, 2 garlic cloves, 2 cups of the heavy whipped cream, and then I have 2 liters of milk. And also we're gonna need a pinch of the nutmeg and 1 bay leaf. Okay, so let me give you the next step. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna melt our butter first, okay, in a hot pan or pot, and we're just gonna cook it to golden brown. Okay, it's about 2 minutes or so. So we're gonna come back with when our butter is ready and show you the next step. Okay, so as soon as I have my butter a little bit golden brown, we're gonna cook our onion and the garlic. Okay, and then we're gonna come back in about 2 minutes, add the asparagus, and show you the next step. Okay, now we're gonna add the bay leaves. I put 2 bay leaves on it, the nutmeg, 1/8 of a spoon or 1 pinch, and then the asparagus. And we're gonna cook them for about 5 minutes. Okay. And then we're gonna come back and show you the next step. Okay, now that I cook it after 5 minutes, my asparagus, we're gonna add the flour. Okay, season it with some salt, pepper to taste, and we're gonna cook our flour so that way we can make our roux. And then I'm gonna come back and show you the next step. So we're gonna cook our flour for about 1 minute or 2. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with my stock, for my, the stems and the peels of the asparagus that I make stock out of it, I'm gonna blend it so that way I can get all the benefits and most of my asparagus into my soup. Okay, so I'm gonna blend this, and then we're gonna put them into our stock or soup again, so that way we have more asparagus flavor. So let me blend this, and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do next. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put all my asparagus, all the liquid back into my cream, to my soup, so that way we utilize everything. Okay, so that way we don't waste nothing. And then I'm gonna finish this and then come back and show you the next step. Okay, so after I strain all my asparagus, all the from the stock and the pulp, I'm gonna add the milk. Okay, and then I'm gonna stir it pretty well, bring it to boil, and then we're gonna add the cream later after the milk is boiling, so that way we know how much cream do we need, if we need it. If not, we can always just do it like this, because we have a base with the roux. So we're gonna see how thick it gets, and then we can always add some of the heavy cream at the end. So we're gonna bring it to boil, and then come back, simmer it, and I'll show you the final soup. Okay, so as soon as it starts boiling, before I forgot to put a pinch of cloves, ground cloves. Okay, and you're just gonna combine it together, since we're making a bechamel. It's part of the base, one of the ingredients that I almost forgot. And so as soon as start boiling, we're gonna lower our heat to medium high, okay, or medium low, so that way you have just a simmering process. And you're gonna add the heavy cream if you like. All depends, you know, how thick you want your cream to be. So this one is pretty much, you know, thick enough, because remember I add the puree of my asparagus, so I don't think we're gonna need it. But if you want to add it, that's gonna be optional, so that way you have a richer, you know, creamy soup. So we're just gonna bring it to boil, simmer, let it cook for 15-20 minutes, and then we're gonna serve our soup. Okay, so what we're gonna do with our shavings, we're gonna fry them. Okay, so I got mine over here, and they're already frying. So you're just gonna cover it in flour with a little salt, pepper, and then put them in a small saucepan with oil. Okay, so you can fry them, so that way we can utilize the whole thing, the whole asparagus, you know. So that way you know how we do it in the restaurant. You know, we utilize every single piece of the stuff that we use, you know, when we're making soups, sauces. We don't waste anything. So that way, you know, you have a clue of what's going on. And also, you know, so that way you can do it at home too, you know. And we're just gonna deep fry this. Put them on top of our cream soup instead of the croutons, so that way we can get out some of the routine, you know. So let me show you the final dish. And here's our final presentation on the cream soup. So what I did, I put some of the fried shavings of the asparagus on top. So hopefully you guys like this soup, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, enjoy.